Hey YouTube, this is Sanated Gaming here, bringing you a new series in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm doing this series because there's a new patch and I haven't played with this patch. Before we get started, my friends down at MechTech wanted a shout out, so here it is. And yeah. We'll be playing as Ireland, as one of my fans suggested. I think we'll go historical, and yeah, so let's get started. Iron Man Ireland. Save and play. I think I'm just gonna join the Allies. Unless you guys want me to change something, like not do that. So we start with a whole division. How many research slots? We get 3 research slots, better than some countries. We have 8 civilian factories. Yeah, okay. So, research, it's just the standard, production, construction, and engineering. Let's start with some extra factories. And for national focus, I always go production focus. Or what's that? Industrial effort, yeah. You will get assigned to this. Let's make it green, because you know, Ireland. He has his own picture, which is more than I can say for most people. Just, you know, garrison. Yeah. Might be kind of boring in the beginning because there's not a lot we can do as Ireland. Yeah. I don't have the AI on historical focus, so might see some surprising changes. Let's see what we have for production. We have 1 infantry equipment. Okay. Let's see how our infantry divisions look like. There's 9 divisions. Okay. 9 battalions, that is. Just Leinster. Yeah, I don't know. There. And let's exercise. It's not a lot for us to do. Let's see. Yeah, let's see our diplomacy. So our leader is Eamon de Valera. I butchered his name probably. We have volunteer only as our recruitable, as our conscription law. We have export focus. We might want to change that to free trade because there aren't a lot of resources here. Civilian economy. The first one I'm gonna go for is probably the industrial company. Yeah. So in patch 1.2, they put these things. So, well, I only have 1 thing in training now, but if I had 15 things training, I could do this instead of scrolling all the way down, and I can do this, so it takes up less space. So if you're having like 10 divisions training at the same time, it wouldn't be so difficult to find that one specific division. Should do a priority on reinforcements. We make 2 aluminum and 3 steel, so that's good. I might not be saying things for quite a long time. I'm still here, don't worry, but there's just not a lot for me to do. So you can just skip until there are exciting things. My last campaign I played as France to do the achievement Vive la France, and I didn't let the German Reich take over Czechoslovakia, so I conquered Germany because in the beginning they're not that good. Nope. So the remilitarization of the... Wait, let me do this first. The remilitarization of the Rhineland. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory close to the French border in clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. That's the peace treaty of the First World War, if you didn't know. The local population cheered the German soldiers on, while the diplomatic reactions from France and Britain have so far been muted. It is no more than the Germans walking into their own backyard, a political commentator in Britain observed. Okay, worrying, because us Irish don't want the Jerrys to get to get too much power, I guess. Some more features of the patch 1.2 are... Wait, where was it? I don't know, but you can see here Italy Italy wrecking Ethiopia as always. Let's go mechanical computing. I don't know what happened to the music, so just I'm gonna do that right now. I'm afraid we are gonna have to do without music for this one episode. So just take a look over the world. Played as Canada once and took over the Soviet Union. That was fun. Tried to get the achievement for Australia where they have divisions here in Gallipoli, but the Greeks joined the Allies and they took over this peninsula thing. So too bad. Let's see how far we are with logistics. Almost finished. Our construction effort is almost done, and research some time more for basic machine tools, but we'll have the 50% research boost for industrial things, so that's good. We don't start out with a navy, which is too bad, but I'm sure we'll get one built. I'm not the best in how you do play the naval game or the aviation game. Yeah, I just don't get it. Ethiopia should capitulate. Yeah. Okay. Italy took one state, and Ethiopia was annexed. Quite a lot of equipment. Well, for us, that's a lot of equipment. For Italy, it might not. Yeah, a construction effort. Let's do a construction effort too. We get another civilian factory, which is always nice. Yep, it seems we've finished our reinforcements. I'm gonna go for concentrated industry. There's no need for dispersed industry, since we're not gonna get bombed. At least I don't think we're gonna get bombed. So I don't know what my tactic is gonna be. Maybe to help the French against the Germans, or just make my own D-Day landing. So we can modify our governments. We can put one of these laws on a political advisor. So I said I'm gonna go industrial concern. The Spanish Civil War. Nationalist Spain declared war on Spain. So Republic of Spain, the communists against the fascists. Since the French and the English, British, were pacifist after the First World War, they led the fascists to win. Just a fun fact. The Spanish Civil War. The Civil War has erupted in Spain. Several generals seeking to overthrow the current government in Madrid have issued a pronunciamiento. Yeah, now I know what that means. And a large portion of the Spanish armed forces have answered their call to arms. This right-wing nationalist faction has occupied much of Spain, including the overseas territories, so the northern coast of Morocco, West Sahara, ports in Morocco, and their possessions in Africa. Loyalist forces and volunteers have assembled under the left-wing Republican government, determined to resist the putsch to their last breath. The battle for Spain has begun. What will this mean for Spain? I have no clue. Historically, of course, the nationalists win. We're going ahistorical. Sometimes, even if you go historical, the Republicans win. if you listen carefully, there's music again, which is good. We can't send any volunteers because our army isn't big enough. I played as Nationalist Spain once, so I could get the no one expects, nobody expects achievement. Yeah, too bad I couldn't get it, so maybe that's my next playthrough. Now we don't need that. Let's get the radio. If you're afraid that the Civilization 5 series of Greece is gonna be cancelled, don't worry, it's not cancelled. I just thought I would do something on Hearts of Iron 4 since the new patch. You can see what's happening in Spain. It seems that Navarra has been completely taken over. If you play as Nationalist Spain, it's always a pain in the ass to get Barcelona, since this is quite good defendable territory. And without conquering Barcelona, they're easy to, they won't capitulate. And the Soviets are here most of the time. Pretty sure the nationalists are gonna win, so don't take my word for it. It's appeared that we have completed our national focus. Let's make the infrastructure effort. France and Britain announce alliance, calling upon the bonds. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Should we get support buttons? Yeah. Calling upon the bonds forged during the Great War, France has requested a formal alliance with Britain, citing unspecified threats against the stability of Europe. Today, the request was approved by the British Parliament, and France has joined the Allies. They are preparing for the worst. What could that be? Yeah, it appears the nationalists are gonna win. Barcelona is almost falling. So has Valencia. Our troops are almost done with training. So yeah, I think this is a good place to stop the episode. Hopefully you liked this first episode. Of course, it's not so interesting. It seems they cut off the nationalists here. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for my next episode. I might first do an episode about Greece in Civilization 5, but yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely stay tuned for more.